Namaste, sir. Namaste, everyone. Today, it gives me immense pleasure and utmost happiness to be talking about my journey of doing regular yoga sessions with our very dear and beloved yogic surgeon, Dr. Mayur, on his channel. So, I'm going to start from the very beginning, that is 22nd March 2020, when our PM announced Janta curfew. And that was the day when it was like first live stream, and then there started the lockdown yoga regular sessions. Earlier, we used to have our morning class at 6 a.m. and I don't remember any one day when there's no live stream. Wherever sir is traveling, he is gonna stream from there itself. So let me just think back and tell you that what all things we have done, because there are so many things and the learning has been immense with sir. So we started this Janta curfew, lockdown series, and then there are several. I don't think if I'll be able to recall all of the talks that he has done. Like we have done yoga for health and happiness, flexibility, sukshma vyam, chair yoga, yoga with wall support, and chair surya namaskara. Then it was like breathing awareness, guiding the light. We have done Trataka and exercises for the eyes, because what happens is in lockdown everybody is either looking at the mobile or laptop, and everything like classes for the kids were going online. So that was very one important session. And then what is inside, what is outside, is yoga athleticism, because nowadays people's understanding more about yoga is just like acrobat and other sort of exercises. So debunking those myths and talking about that. And then we started doing about Panchakaleshas, Shadripus, and Asuri Sampat, Devi Sampat. We have had Yog Nidra sessions with him. And then we started doing one Bhagavad Gita shloka. We have done several chapters like Gyan Vignan Yoga, Gunatra Vibhag Yoga, Akshar Brahm Yoga, Shraddha Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. So that still continues, but in another way that I'll come to later. So those are all the sessions which we have done with sir, all these chapters. We'll take one shloka per day so that we can actually understand the depth and the meaning of it, and try to live by it, not just learning to chant or explaining the meaning. He'll be explaining it in such a way so that we see that how do we can apply it in our daily lives and get benefited from it, not reading it like any other book, but just start living by it and learning from the examples, from the very good examples which have been given in our Bhagavad Gita. And then he has talked about various medical conditions like coccydynia, for improvement in breathing, because in corona pandemic there are people who had problems with the breathing, the pranayam sessions and all those things, for the lungs, for the heart, for the kidneys, for the hips, thighs, stomach. And there are several other conditions like he has spoken about arthritis, about hypertension, and there are a lot of other medical conditions. I think head to toe he has spoken about everything, be it your neck or head or arms, shoulders, thighs, stomach, waist, and down below, and especially for the legs also. So almost he has spoken about everything, not once but several times, because as and when anybody will ask him any question specific to some organ or to some condition or to some body part, he is gonna tell you some asana or mudra, so that you can be helping in your particular situation. Then he would also tell some homemade remedies like gond and other recipes which are there on the channel, so that the elderly people, because most of our viewers on the channel in our Yenari Kutumb are a little age. So he would tell some homemade Ayurvedic recipes which can help you in your arthritis and other things with the practice of your yogasanas. And then this was regarding the sessions which he has taken in very earlier phase, and then he started streaming in 5 languages, that is Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Kannada and English, so that more and more number of people can get benefited from it. And then on I think August onwards we started doing, it's 8 months now that we have been doing regular classes at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. That is our Brahma Muhurat Yoga. So he has taken a sankalpa of inducing the Maharishi effect, wherein we are expecting at least 1 crore people to join our movement to reap those Maharishi effect benefits. So it has been 8 months of Brahma Muhurat Yoga. There initially the people who were joining at Brahma Muhurat Yoga used to be very less, but with time number of people have definitely increased, and the experiences of which the people had during this Brahma Muhurat Yoga have been immense. And then whenever sir would travel somewhere, we would always virtually travel with him. So be it the Ramadevar Betta or the Agast Muni cave session, or be it his visit to Chikballapuram, and he went to some temple in Tamil Nadu also, and then few sessions like he has been invited somewhere. I remember he is streaming from some school which works on the principle of Swami Vivekanandam, and then he took in a session from the Rajrajeshwari temple of Bangalore, from the house of Shiv Shankar ji, and then he went back his home Nagpur. He took some sessions from there, from some garden, and then from Mysuru also he went to Mysuru, and there also live streaming was there. And then there have been several visits to some fruit or vegetable farms, and we have seen many our scientifically important plants, like medicinal plants. We've got to know, we have done yoga under the bilva tree. So all those sort of sessions which have been with the, like virtually we have been with sir, so all those sessions have been there. So there has been no stopping by till then, and there has been ups and downs in my life. So sir has been always there to help me out. For example, I'll just give you a little example that I really in last year only I really got my back hurt, and the MRI was done. I sent report to sir, and means I was so much in pain that I could not even bend to tie up my shoes. And when I told my doctor over there ki I do yoga and all those things, so he said, Pihu, forget about it. And I was really very stressed out, anxious, and to come back to my practice and whatever it is. And I went back to sir, and he just prescribed me some mudras and few asanas, and then he said ki you just keep doing this and you will be okay. So I had a very deep trust and faith in him, and within 2.5 hours I made a substantial recovery, and you guys all know where I am today. Not eventually very the way I was earlier, but yes, much better than what I was in when I got hurt in my back. So whenever I or even anybody would have any sort of problem, so he would tell some asana or some mudra, because I have many doctor friends. The first thing ever they will do is, whenever I'll say I have this problem, that problem, Pihu, you take this tablet, you do this thing, you do that thing, you do that test, you do this thing. But sir, he would always suggest some asana or some mudra, and with which I will be relieved for everything else. So this is about my journey with the sessions, and if it comes to learning, yes, learning has been immense. I've learned Surya Mantras, Sahana Bhavtu prayer, Sarve Bhavantu prayer. I've done several kriyas with sir, like Simha Kriya, Kapal Bharti, Jalaniti, Shankh Prakshalana, that is the clearing of your intestines, that I have done with the support of sir. And there are many asanas which I was not able to do earlier, but I could do with the support of either wall or chair when I was hurt. and then variations of different asanas he has told very nicely, and then we have done several challenges with him. I'm very happy when I completed 108 Surya Namaskaras on the day of Ratha Saptami. So it was really very beautiful how sir prepared us for doing 108 Surya Namaskar challenge, and I was surprised, and he was also surprised that in our group there have been people who have been above 65 or 70. They have also taken this 108 Surya Namaskara challenges and they have also done it. So I am also surprised that I did it, because I could never think that I could do that much. But yes, he prepared us step by step so that we could reach there. And we have done several 21 days challenges with him, like Trikonasana challenge, Bhujangasana, Shashankasana challenge, and several other these sort of things. And whenever we say 21 days challenge, so in our challenge it is not like that जैसे तैसे ही करना ही है. You have to stretch your limits and go beyond your limits and do. It was not that sort of a challenge. It was a sort of challenge where you increase your capability slowly, day by day, and become better day by day, so that you focus on one asana rather than going in all different direction. You just focus on one and master the one, so that if now somebody tells me to do a Trikonasana or to do any of the challenges which I have done, with closed eyes I can tell that I cannot go wrong in that. So that was the basic purpose, to master that one thing rather than be scattered into the all several sort of things. So those of asanas and challenges we have done with him. And then recently we have started doing Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Yoga Sutras, and those are immensely helpful, because as in when I learn them, so I get to know that the knowledge which have been already there in our scriptures, any sort of scriptures, I would say, I would take the example of Patanjali Yoga Sutras which we are doing right now, we have not yet reached to that level, because yoga, people's understanding has been totally distorted, and I come from such a background where I also didn't had much of a knowledge about it. But since now I have started learning about it, so I'm really happy that I know it, and I'm learning it. I'm still in a learning phase. And about the Bhagavad Gita sessions, he has provided us a very nice platform on which each one of one from group will take one shloka, will chant the shloka and explain the meaning. See, in other spiritual groups and other platforms, what happens is one is saying, the other ones are listening, and there might be some sort of discussion at the end or whatever. But now the onus is totally on us. We have learned from it initially, and now it is the revision kind of thing which is going on, so that we also have an equal responsibility and participation in displaying or just giving back of our understanding, that what have we learnt out of it, and connecting it with the examples from our daily life or the past experiences, so that our knowledge and understanding is much better than what it has been in the past. And then there have been several other lectures like medical things which are there on Sir's channel. Thankfully, I have been part of almost each and every lecture he has taken, be it in environment day or clinical research day or family day. He believes, and I also believe, in Vasudev Kutumb, our Yenari Kutumb, which is a very much loving family. We have been together for 1 year. I have not met anyone, but yes, I am connected deeply at a level. So I do started believing in Vasudev Kutumb. So thank you so much, sir, for all these things which I have spoken. This is too less. I can keep talking about it for an hour or so, but still, in the lieu of time, I would really like to thank you. Thanking is not enough, and the thing is, I'm just celebrating this little milestone, I would say. This is not the end of journey, because yoga is a lifelong thing and we have to really go a long way. But this is a little my way of expressing my gratitude towards my guru. So, dhanyavad and namaskaram, sir. And a very good thing and a good example which I would like to share with you. All, I think everybody else might feel good about it. So recently, few weeks back, there was a Women's Day, and that was my first time ever to get to talk about it on some platform. And then when I've spoken on it, there was not much of preparation because I just had 10 minutes to talk, though I had the talk for 20 minutes when I started. So it was like initially I was a little agitated and a little anxious that how I'm going to do it, as everything happens ever for the first time in life and you have to go on. I went on for it and it went very good and received lot of appreciation. And then after seeing that talk, some elderly person called me up and said that you have been talking about your guru in the video, so tell me, who is your guru? So I said I've been doing this Brahma Muhurat Yoga and following Dr. Mayur for this one complete year now, and she told me to share the link with her. And then when I shared link with her, she watched some of the videos of sir, and then she came back to me and tell me, पीहू, तुम्हारे गुरु का ज्ञान और उनकी नॉलेज, ये जो सब है, और मतलब ज्ञान, नॉलेज और मतलब उनका जो भी तरीका है या उनके जो भी विचार हैं, वो सब जो हैं तुम्हारी वाणी में और तुम्हारे अभ्यास में जो है वो छलकते हैं. तो I was just stunned and didn't knew how to respond back. I just said thank you so much. कि अगर इतना सा 10%, मतलब 10% भी ज़्यादा हो गया, अगर 1% भी कुछ ऐसा है कि मैंने कुछ अच्छा इम्बाइब किया है और उसको मैं आगे बढ़ा सकती हूँ, तो डेफिनेटली आई वुड बी वेरी हैप्पी टू डू दैट. एंड विद दिस काइंड ऑफ रिस्पॉन्स आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत तो उस लेवल पे मैं जो है थोड़ा जो योग है, जो हमारी गुरु की टीचिंग्स हैं, उनको थोड़ा आगे बढ़ा पाई हूँ. और मैं आशा करती हूँ कि आगे भी मैं इस तरह ही चीज़ों को आगे बढ़ा पाऊँगी. थैंक यू सो मच सर. आई डोंट थिंक आई वुड बी एबल टू से एनीथिंग मोर ऑन दिस. आई एम मोर देन हैप्पी and more thankful to you and Yeneri Kutum and to Xiaomi ma'am also, because there have been so many lectures of her which has really helped me through my life, and I'm thankful to all of you. Thank you so much, sir.